mistakes women often make when trying to lose weight. Hello, Kim here, and welcome to this session where I'm going to be highlighting 3 very common mistakes women often make when trying to lose unwanted weight gain. Now, as a tutor on the NHS LCAU programme here in the UK, I met hundreds and hundreds of men and women who were trying to improve their weight and their health. I met so many women, especially, who told me they'd spent years on and off diets. Most believed that eating low-fat foods and restricting calories was the way to go because that's what we've been told. And some were eating processed diet food and low-fat snack bars, thinking that that was going to help them, when in fact these products were often loaded with sugar, which is just simply counterproductive and isn't going to help. So it wasn't a surprise to me to learn that none of this was working for them. Now, I've heard time and time again from so many women on this program and since then, and in my Facebook group and in emails, they say that they just simply don't have enough willpower. I've been bad today, talking about themselves as being good or bad, depending on what they've eaten. I feel so guilty. I'm trying so hard, but I'm getting nowhere. I've lost motivation. No big surprise. I feel a failure. I might as well give up because nothing is going to work for me. Now, it wasn't their fault. And if you've had a similar experience as well, it's not your fault either. Because the truth is, this outdated approach is actually not going to work. And science actually tells us this is the case as well. But there are some people who don't want you to know that. So let's get the record straight. Mistake number 1, going low fat, low calorie. Over the decades, we've had it drummed into us time and time again that eating fat is bad and leads to weight gain. Eating too much leads to weight gain. But we are told to eat fewer calories, eat less fat, especially, and exercise more if we want to lose weight. Now, if you've seen any of my previous videos or been on any of my masterclasses, you will know that most low-fat, low-calorie, healthy or diet foods are highly processed and contain more sugar, which simply serves to spike your insulin levels. And that actually puts you in weight gain mode. Yes, really, I know. It sounds perverse, but it's actually true. The food label may not actually say the word sugar, and instead it might use another name for sugar. And there are over 100 different names for sugar. I have a sugar cheat sheet I'm happy to share with you. Just click on the link below in the notes to get your copy. The low-fat diet craze has caused most of us to fear all sources of dietary fat, even the ones that we actually need to thrive. So we go for sort of low-fat products, thinking that that's healthier. The thing is, fat was replaced often with sugar and other additives to give foods the flavour and consistency that they actually need to make them appealing. Now, during this period of time, that was also when the rates of obesity, diabetes and heart disease skyrocketed in the US and the UK. Now, the fact is, our body needs healthy fat in order to function optimally. The body actually utilizes dietary fat for energy, healthy hair, skin and nails, vitamin absorption, and normal everyday bodily functions. This is from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. Good fats promote several health benefits, such as protection against heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, and depression, as well as reduced blood pressure and lower cholesterol. True sources such as nuts, seeds, fish, avocados, and extra olive oil, virgin olive oil. Now, that's from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. So you see, we've been fed this story that all fat is bad. There are some bad fats and we should avoid those, processed fats, but there are lots of healthy fats that we actually do need to thrive. Mistake number 2, relying solely on willpower and deprivation. Now, if you have been relying solely on calorie counting and willpower to lose weight, then I'm sorry to tell you that you will fail. Diets are often based on deprivation of some kind and willpower as well. And the truth is, if they worked, likely you wouldn't be here right now listening to me. It's common for people to think that when they skip a meal as well, they are saving calories. But what actually happens, though, is that it backfires. And by mid-afternoon or early evening, they are so hungry. And then, they feel like they have no willpower and they'll likely grab whatever is in the near vicinity and actually eat that because they need to eat something. They have such strong, overwhelming cravings as well. The fact is, our bodies need fuel in the form of food to function. So when it's deprived, it's going to scream out for what it needs, food, whatever that might be that's nearby. Willpower is just simply no match. And then you can end up feeling guilty afterwards when you've sort of fallen off the wagon, so to speak, and eaten something that happens to be nearby that you think, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. And then you can end up feeling guilty. And that's really not good for your frame of mind either. Skipping meals just simply sets you up for failure and feeling guilty. Now, I've talked previously about how our metabolism slows down when we eat too little, and that makes losing weight even harder. Mistake number 3, blaming ourselves when it doesn't work. Inevitably, after trying different diets and diet products, when nothing seems to work for us long term, certainly, it's easy to blame ourselves for not trying hard enough, not having enough willpower, or for losing our motivation. Or maybe we think we just need to find the right diet. So it's no wonder our enthusiasm to jump on yet another diet wanes the more diets you actually try. And when we've spent years looking for something that works, only to be let down each time. It isn't through lack of motivation. In fact, when you are following methods that will not work or are simply unsustainable long term, it is not your fault when you don't get the results that are promised. So to sum up then, the low-fat, low-calorie route is just simply counterproductive, and it can actually lead to weight gain. Good fats promote several health benefits, including vitamin and mineral absorption. Relying on deprivation and willpower just simply sets us up to fail, and we end up feeling guilty, and we blame ourselves when we fail. And our relationship with food and even with our own body can become a negative one, affecting our confidence and self-esteem. Taking a different approach based on science, implementing simple steps, including eating to balance hormones and to boost metabolism, will actually help to release excess weight. It's important that you can ground yourself in the knowledge that it is 100% possible for you to make those changes too. With a common sense plan and the right strategies, you can finally get on track and see those scales moving. And if I can do it, you can do it. If you're interested to learn more, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel by clicking the button below and liking and all the things. And I hope you will share this channel with your colleagues and friends who might be in a similar situation and wanting to learn more as well. Join me in the following videos, and I'm going to share more about these factors with you so that you can make better choices that are healthy and ones that will actually work for you rather than against you. So before you buy into yet another diet, make sure to check out more of my videos first. Until next time, bye for now.